listen, man, in this video, we're going to be doing something that I've never done on this channel before, because today we are going to be making and playing on this Kevin Garnett build on NBA 2K25. I've never made a Kevin Garnett build throughout the past, like, 3 years that I've been uploading 2K content. Damn, it's really been 3 years. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this build, and we have a little bit of rec gameplay towards the back half of this. And I'm going to apologize in advance if I don't have a whole lot of gameplay, but I got a Cat 4 Hurricane heading straight towards my casa, so I tried to get this video out pretty quickly. But with that being said, man, let's get started with today's video. Let's go. All right, so for this Kevin Garnett build, we're going to be going with the power forward position. Height's going to be 7 foot. Listen, I know he was listed at the height of 6'11", but a lot of people have speculated that Kevin Garnett was actually taller than the height that he was listed at. And on 2K25, you get more attributes at the height of 7 foot, so it just makes it easier to make this Kevin Garnett build. If you want to make the KG build 6'11", you can make it 6'11", but you're going to get way less attributes to work with. Weight's going to be 230 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan, so we can get a 70 ball handle on this build. We can get pro dribble animation. So now starting things off in the finishing, we're going to have an 84 close shot. That's going to get you paint prodigy on silver, as well as float game on silver. Driving layup is going to be a 70. It's going to get you bronze physical finisher, bronze aerial wizard, or yeah, silver aerial wizard, and float game like we mentioned earlier. The driving dunk is going to be maxed out to an 87. This is going to get you aerial wizard on gold, posterizer on silver, and this is something that, since it's a tier 2 badge, you can max +1 up to gold. And the 87 driving dunk is also going to get you some pro driving contact dunks. It's going to be the pro contact dunks off too. Being able to have that on a 7 foot center or a 7 foot power forward that can meter dunk from farther distances than smaller players, it's going to be pretty nasty. Standing dunk is going to be an 81. It's going to get you rise up on silver, as well as the pro big man standing contact dunks. Last thing in the finishing, we're putting up the post control to an 87. We're going to get post up powerhouse on gold, post up poet on gold, unpluckable silver, and that is pretty much it for the post scoring. And obviously, we're going to get post fade phenom on gold with this build, but we haven't upgraded the mid range just yet. But speaking of that, we're going to put it up to an 85, and that's going to get us Deadeye on silver, post fade phenom on gold, and set shot specialist on silver. With the way that I have my badge loadout, I have set shot specialist max +1 to up to gold, and then, like I mentioned earlier, posterizer is going to be max +1 to up to gold as well. So this build has gold posterizer, gold set shot specialist in the gameplay that you're going to see later on in this video. Now the 3-pointer, it's just going to be a 65. Listen, if you put the time in, it's not too hard to hit with a 65 3-pointer. And again, big disclaimer, it's a Kevin Garnett build. You don't have to make this. I'm not saying this is a meta build. I'm not saying it's a good build, but it's a KG build. And Kevin Garnett wasn't really the craziest 3-point shooter, so we're going to give him a 65 3-point shot. This was a 3-point rating I had on the Giannis Antetokounmpo build with actually lower mid-range rating. And as you guys know, mid-range helps you out on your corner catch and shoot. So if anything, it's going to be easier to hit catch and shoot threes on this build than it would have been on the Giannis build. But either way, 65 3-pointer with gold set shot specialist is hittable, especially if you use the right stick rhythm shooting. Now, you don't have to make this, okay? Big disclaimer. So the people that complain in the comments like, oh, this build's gonna be terrible with the 65 3-pointer, you don't have to make it. I'm putting it out there. You don't gotta make it. Now, with that being said, free throw is going to be a 72. Pass accuracy is going to be a 65. Get you break starter on bronze, dimer on bronze. Pass accuracy is not super great on this build. If you want to finesse that 75 for the silver break, silver dimer, you can. But I ended up just going 65. Ball handle is going to be a 70 for the pro dribble animations like we mentioned. And then the big thing here, 60 speed with ball, Zion Williamson dribble style, which is by far the best dribble style for like these taller players in the game. The fact that a footer can get Zion Williamson dribble style is kind of crazy. So now, interior defense, it's going to be an 88. It's going to get you post move lockdown on gold, get off ball pest on gold. Perimeter defense, we're going to max this out to a 68. I just like having max perimeter on most of my builds. And then the steal is going to be a 60. Get you that bronze interceptor, fellas. Passing lane steals are amazing in this year's game, and I highly recommend that you have interceptor on your builds because, again, you want to be able to get passing lane steals. They're very easy to get. Even bronze interceptor is going to get you a whole lot of passing lane steals. So now, moving on to the block. This is going to go up to an 84. It's going to get you silver paint patroller, silver high flying denier. I think this is a relatively decent rating for somebody like Kevin Garnett. I believe his actual 2K player has a 79 or a 78 block rating. So we just bumped it up to the 84, get the silver paint patroller. And now moving on to the rebounding, we're going to crank this out to a 92. Get you gold box out beast, gold rebound chaser, and we get gold pogo stick. And the rest of this is just going to go on O board. And that is this is the Kevin Garnett build. I think this is a pretty solid build. Talking about the physicals really quickly, 73 speed speed on a 7-foot power forward is pretty freaking fast. 63 agility. I recommend you max out your agility because not having agility on a build is really tough in this year's game. It is really hard to move off the ball, on ball when you're playing defense without agility. So make sure you have agility on your player. And then for strength, we went with that 86 so we can get that post powerhouse on gold, post lockdown on gold, box out piece gold. A lot of good stuff here when it comes to the strength related badges. And then we're gonna go with 80 vertical just because we can. Now let's talk about cap breakers really quickly because that's why we went with the 80 vertical. So if you want, you can do cap breakers on block. You can put 4 on block to get it up to an 88, and that'll get you gold high flying denier. And you'll already have the vertical requirements, so that will give you gold high flying denier on this build. And then for a second set of cap breakers, we can start talking about maybe putting it into pass accuracy. We could put it into maybe driving layup. There's a couple options here when it comes to cap breakers. So at least for the first set of cap breakers, which you get at starter 3, if I'm not mistaken, you already have something in mind where you can just basically put the block up to an 88 and put one random cap breaker somewhere else. And then after that, I believe the next one is at vet 2, which is probably not going to be super attainable by most people. We could probably put that in post control, driving layup, close shot. Doesn't probably matter a whole lot. But again, man, this is the Kevin Garnett build. Now here's the coolest thing about this build, right? Come out the My Player Builder. What's the shades, baby? Shades of Kevin Garnett, Evan Mobley, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I thought it was really cool that this build got shades of KG and Giannis because those are two players that I've kind of compared to each other a little bit here and there. So I thought it was really cool that this build got both of their shades. Build name, 2-way inside the arc threat's kind of fitting. But now with all that being said, man, let's get to the gameplay on this build. When we're playing in the rec center, we got some crazy freaking highlights already on this build, baby. Let's go. Now, you not guarding that, little man. You ain't guarding that. Green, let's go. That was my first catch and shoot. 65 three-pointer. Knocking it down without any issue. Don't throw. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. That's my block with KG. Hey, Kevin Garnett! Yo! Oh, they called a timeout after that one. Yo, KG! Oh, I'm getting party invites immediately. Yeah, PG immediately sent me a party invite. Oh my God. Green. Oh my God, Kevin Garnett with the buzzer. Yo, okay. I'm kind of hooping on the KG build. This is my first game. Oh man, I love the meter dunk in this year's game. I love the meter dunk in this year's game. Oh my goodness, bro. And I got the +1, so I got the poster on gold. Man, that's fun.
Good boy.
Center is just not him, bro. He's just not that guy, bro. Clogging up the paint. Can't score when he's down there. Bad ball. Doesn't pass the open teammates. You know, open teammates that haven't missed a shot just yet in this game. Rough. Very rough.
Bro, please quit, bro. Center, please quit.
And then he gets cooked on the other end, too. Like, yeesh. I understand that time he jumped at the right time, but he's been getting killed on pump fakes so far. Like... That's a crazy standing lob. Oh, it's wide open in the paint for a good 4 or 5 seconds, so I'm glad he finally threw it, but Jesus, dude. Hey, we'll take it. Hey. All right, down 1. I mean, this is a close game. We're right here. We just got to play D. And that's an early foul there.
He did. I lied. Good D.
Oh, let's go.
Good shot.
I didn't think he'd shoot that.
Good shot, bro.
Get that out of here. We play D.
We're going.
We play D. Let's go.
Go.
Free throws. All right. Hey, that's a great first game on the KG build. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, got a block, 7 for 10 for the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Got some crazy dunks. Hey, man, we'll take it. That's a great first game.